Hey there, I'm Pastor Brian, and it's time for Questions from Kids. Today, Hannah from Sherwood, Arkansas asks,
Why shouldn't we want revenge on people who have wronged us? Wouldn't that be fair for what they did?
Hannah, it's hard when somebody does something wrong to us. I know there are times where somebody may do something really mean or hurtful, and it hurts us deeply, and it's hard to see them, especially at times when it seems like they've gotten away with it. But think about our Bible story today. In our Bible story, David had this chance to kill Saul. And think about all the bad, hard things that Saul had done to David. And he had this perfect opportunity. He could have gotten rid of Saul and all that would have been over with. But he didn't. Instead, he showed Saul mercy. And we can learn something from that we too have been called to show mercy, not though because David showed mercy to Saul, but because God has shown mercy to us. Here's the thing we have to remember, that we were enemies of God. We did wrong things to God. We wronged him deeply. We rebelled against him. We sinned against him. We sought our fame rather than his. We did so many bad things to God. And God had every right to give justice toward us and to deal with us the way we deserved, but he didn't. He showed us grace, mercy, and kindness instead. So we deserved punishment, but he gave us mercy and actually took our punishment and gave it to Jesus. So that right there should cause us to live with great humility. When others do something wrong to us, we know that we have not been wronged more than we have wronged God. So we want to pursue mercy and grace in our lives because of what God has given to us. But here's the other wrinkle that we have to keep in mind. God is a God of justice. And while it may not seem like that person that wronged us is being dealt with, we can know for sure that God will bring justice into their lives at some point in some way, whether we see it or not. And so we can rest in knowing that we don't have to get justice for ourselves. God is better at it than we are, and he will deal with it. So here's the question for you today. Who should you show mercy to this week?